Hi, Ryu here. I'm a UX designer and also a founder of RealWorldUX. Today, I wanted to cover this topic. I love Google Sheets' tiny improvement. Okay, let's dive in. I use Google Sheet mobile app to record my bodyweight training stats. But I recently realized that Google made a small change to Google Sheet mobile app, and I love it. Google added an edit button on the bottom right of the screen. Here's how it looks like. It's this edit button that they added. Before this, I used to select a cell, then tap anywhere in the editing section that mirrors the selected cell. This simple interaction caused the text cursor to jump to random places within an already existing text string, depending on where you tapped in the first place. Whenever this happened, I had to hold down my finger on the editing area, then drag around my finger to move the cursor to the bottom of the text so that I can enter my training records. But this is a hassle to do when you want to really focus on your training. It might be a very specific problem to my specific use case because I have my training journal cells pre-filled with the name of an exercise and enter the number of reps every time I complete a set in the same cell. Since this change, clicking on Edit button always activates the text cursor right at the end of the text where it should be, ready for me to enter my new number of reps. I no longer need to move around the text cursor that appeared in a random place. As I was experimenting with the new version of Google Sheet mobile app, I discovered that I can also double tap the editing area to activate it, in addition to tapping on Edit button. I can also double tap on the actual cell to activate the editing mode too. And the double tap also always positions the text cursor right at the end of the text, which is super helpful. When you select an empty cell and then tap on the editing area, it activates the text input with a single tap. In this case, since the cell is empty, there's no random place for a text cursor to jump to. This is nice too. These are small, subtle improvements, but I can see that it's well thought out. As a result, it reduced the friction of Google Sheet mobile text input so that a user does not need to go through redundant text cursor repositioning that was often required before. This type of subtle improvements that makes our daily lives easier are what makes the work of UX designers and an overall larger product team so valuable from my perspective. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Feel free to put any comments, suggestions, and questions. If you haven't downloaded my UX resource map or prototype resource map Lite, go ahead and download those from the link below. Okay, I see you in the next video.